everybody, it's Christine. It is time for day 10 of Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And today's sketch is by Brooklyn Ruff, and it is nice and simple. Oh, she's at Just a Scrapbooker. I'm assuming that's her Instagram. I haven't actually gone and looked, which I guess I think I will now because I need to follow some more people. So basically the sketch is, you've kind of got a background here with a couple of photos and 2 vertical strips, and then there's a bunch of little stars here and with a title. Now, what I decided to do, I have a good friend. She sent me some pictures of her granddaughter and herself, and I actually just did a layout for her on a different video, and I was using the Sweet Rush collection, and I saw this sketch. I thought, oh, I can do a little companion layout, and I've got this page here that has all these butterflies, so I'm going to use these instead of the stars, so I'm going to have to cut those out, so that's going to be off camera, obviously. So I'll cut some of those out, because I also had just kind of I only have like scraps left, y'all. I really just basically have scraps of this collection left. And so I thought, this is perfect. So I'm going to use this to mount the photos on. I don't think I'll end up using this. I'm not sure yet, but it doesn't seem like it's going to match the sketch. And then I had these scraps here, and I'm thinking I'm going to use this floral. I'll have to trim it. And then I've got this little pink. It's got this circle in the background, but I think I'm going to use this little number thing as the middle piece. And I have this flowers here, so I may go a little bit rogue and just add it to mine, because I do like the little flowers, so we'll have to see how that looks. I kind of want the flowers to show, but anyways. So I'm going to have, the pictures, and then like I said, the butterflies will kind of come on here. I'm kind of debating on mixed media. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to have to cut this down first and kind of see how things lay. I'll dry fit things. And I'll look and see if I need a little add of somethings, because I think it could be really pretty with a little mixed media behind the butterflies. So I may do that. All right, so let me go do a little bit of cutting, and I'll come back on shortly. Talk soon. Okay, everybody. So I've got my little strips done. This didn't take me very long, except, obviously cutting out the butterflies takes a few minutes. But I did get my little butterflies cut out. And I'm liking this. I'm thinking this is terribly cute. And I think this isn't going to take me just too much longer either. So I got my little butterflies. I do think I'm going to add the mixed media. So I got this little small package. I don't want to go crazy on it. So I'm going to put a little, I pulled out this Dylusions bubblegum pink. So I think I've used this before, and it's a bright pink. It's a really bright pink. So I think I'm going to put it here and here. And then I dug into my stuff, and I think I'm going to use Love. It's, I don't know what, this is old stuff here, but I think Love is going to fit best here. And then I've got these little stars, so I may end up using those and the little dots too, kind of to fill in some of this stuff. So I'm going to put this on fast forward while I do the mixed media and let you guys watch me finish up. Talk soon. Y'all, this did not take me long. I was correct. So I take my little Dylusions ink here, and I sprinkle it on this little small package. And at first, if I'm 100% honest, I was a little annoyed because I couldn't get much out of that little deal. And I was thinking, oh, you're aggravating me. But on the other hand, it worked out good because I was able to keep my mixed media a little more focused, and frankly I'm such that if I'm not careful I can go way more than I want. So this actually turned out really good. I was happy. I kept it kind of small, little focused. Even though it's the packaging technique, it stayed kind of where I wanted it. So I'm really pleased with that. Now it takes me just a second obviously to kind of squirt or to like dibble double that stuff out of there. So I had marked little pencil marks. I didn't show you all that on camera, but I had where I kind of had the pictures. I just put a couple pencil marks so I knew kind of where to put my mixed media here. And I only have to do this 3 little times, and it goes basically where I want it. So I was pretty happy. And I do think this adds a little something. Like I said, it's not shown on the sketch really, but on the other hand, sketches are inspirational, and I did what I wanted to do. So now I'm just going to glue this down. At the moment, I have not yet decided. I'll do something at the end. I'm not going to tell you just yet. You can kind of watch and see. Anyway, I'm going to glue my little pictures down here, and I got to make sure that I keep her face out from behind the little paper strip there. So I got to keep that just tilted just right. And same thing on the other side. Now, I did intentionally put the pictures on the side that they are, because on the left-hand picture, she's looking kind of into the right, into the layout. And then on the other one, Miss Kathy's face is kind of pointing, obviously, also kind of into the layout. So that's why I placed those pictures the way I did. And now here I'm just going to take my butterflies and I'm going to set them down. I end up using glue dots on these. I started to think about using like a tape runner, and I thought, no, I think the glue dots are going to be better. And I almost put the foam up underneath the wings, but I didn't do that either, because I think with the glue dots, it kind of allows a little bit of freedom of movement, maybe, I guess is the way I want to think about it. And so I don't put the foam up underneath them. I think they look kind of good. If I'm having to guess, I don't know exactly how she's going to display this. I'm assuming she's going to display it. I think I sent one to her last year in a picture frame, so it might end up going in a picture frame or a shadow box or something. So I think it's going to be okay not to have the foam up underneath there. anyways, I go ahead and just place my butterflies with my glue dots here, and I'm just going to kind of put them like the sketch does. I don't remember now if I have the exact same number of butterflies as she had sketched stars, but I do kind of trail it up to the top up there, and I keep them in the same basic location, I guess is the point. And I like how this turns out. I love these little butterflies on here. I think this is so pretty. I almost scuffed the edges, and I decided against it because they're kind of hand-doodled and stuff, and I thought, well, I don't want to accidentally mess up the little hand-doodly look, and that actually helps me make a decision in a minute as to another thing I do. So I've got my butterflies glued down. I've got my title down. I didn't mention that. I did take my little foam title and I stuck that underneath that right-hand photo. And now I'm going to go back over to my little foam letters here with these little glue. They're kind of a navy blue, like a dark blue kind of glittery foam thing. And I'm going to kind of pull out some of these stars, and I just kind of place those around a little triangle. And then I'll go ahead and take out the dots too. I just decided I'm going to go ahead and add the little dots just for a little something, something. Instead of like an enamel dot, I'm kind of using it like that. You know what I mean? So I'm going to just add these just to kind of add a little interest around the layout. And yep, it takes me a second to figure out where a couple of them go. And that's kind of that. That blue foam letters was some kind of crafting one, because you can see the little pairs of scissors over there. I don't recall. I do get out this Tim Holtz thing. So I was looking at the sketch, and she actually had like her branding information under the left-hand photo. Not really journaling, but I thought to myself, well, that looks kind of like journaling. So I pulled out my little small phrases from the Tim Holtz here, and I just pull out one. I stuck it underneath there, and I thought to find another one, but nothing else really. Well, it's not like there wouldn't have been another one, but I thought to myself, no, you know what? I'm going to just leave it alone. I've got the one little phrase, and I think that's appropriate, and I'm just going to leave it alone. I read through here just to make sure there wasn't anything else that just really struck me, but I decided not to. I thought, you know what? I just like the one, and I don't want to overcrowd it. I don't want to off-balance my stuff, and so there we go. And so now I've decided with the hand doodling on this butterflies, I thought, you know what? I'm going to hand doodle the outside because it also looked a little, I don't know, because it's a white piece of cardstock, I kind of needed to enclose the design. So I do take out my black pen here, and I'm just going to go around in my little doodly self here. And again, it looks kind of like the butterflies in my mind. I almost double drew it, but I thought, no, I kind of like the way that looks. It's like intentionally doodly. And that's all I'm going to do to this layout, y'all. This did not take me long at all. I thought this is so cute, though. I was able to use up those scraps, and it is a bit of a companion to the other layout I did. And look at that. That looks so cute, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. The close-ups will be here in just a second. Please make sure you click the playlist. We got lots of ladies and possibly gents this time, too. I'm never sure. It's such a big population anymore that plays along. So make sure you check out the playlist. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. And check out my Instagram at Scrapping Hardin. All right, talk soon. Bye-bye.